Hello and good morning. It's a little after 8. Alex has already left for work. We got the remnants of his outfit picking from this morning. I am finally ready to get started with the day. I had some interest in a day in my life, so I figured I would do it. I've never done anything like this, and so be warned, I have no idea how it's gonna turn out, but I'm gonna get up, I'm going to make the bed, take the dogs OUT, and we'll just kind of go from there. Anyways, before we do that, if you're new here, hi, my name's Emily. I do not usually start out my videos with me in my bed, but today's a special video, so I don't know. But yeah, if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. You can't see them, but Harley and Sammy are on the floor, so let's get into it. I am now dressed. I've got some tea, and I just want to make a little list before I get into anything, because there's some things I want to do today. I think I'm just gonna make a list of the things that I want to get done in my plant room, but I'm not sure if they will get done. I want to shower my moss poles. That's one, because I let them dry out way too much and they are like super dry now. But the bases also need to be watered. So I don't know, we'll see. I also want to repot my my clarinervium, the one with the inflow. Right now it's in the female stages and not in the male stage, so I'm not really worried about repotting it. I'm just upsizing it. I'm not going to be messing with the roots. She is just suffocating in her little pot. So there's that. I also want to move my vidiflorium to soil instead of that cocoa bark mix that I put it in, it dries out way too fast for me to be able to keep up with it. Like, I would have to water it every like 2 to 3 days, and that's too much for me. So I'm going to repot that as well. And then I'm gonna water, because I need to water like everything. I'm also thinking of cutting up cutting up some of my medium silver, because for some reason the new growth when I had first cut it rotted. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna prop my medium. I think that might be it. Well, I also need to clean my plant room. So that will be the last thing that I do today. Because it is messy. I've not cleaned it in a while. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do today. I don't know. I might repot a couple other things. I'm not sure yet. We will see. So, I think I'm gonna get set up for, we're just gonna knock out. Ooh. I'm gonna knock out my moss poles first. I'm gonna do that first. I have all my water was sitting with silica overnight in the bathtub. So I have to move that first. And then I will just go ahead and water my moss poles. And shower them off. I think I'm going to just go ahead and take off that extension that is on my medium silver, and then I'll water them, because that extension is going to go on my Monstera alba, but it's currently pushing a new leaf. Ooh, it's unfurling. I lied. It's unfurling a new leaf, and so we're gonna hold off until it's situated. So I'm going to do that. Where am I gonna put my water though? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's do it.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
I just thought of another thing that I want to do, and that's shower off my Panda Galaxy. Because she has spider mites. It's this one right here. A big old bush. I think I might have a couple bigger pots. I might actually put her in soil as well, because I'm pretty sure she's root bound. So I don't know. We'll see. On another note, I showered off my moss poles. Totally forgot to bring the camera with me. I apologize, but you guys have seen it like a million times, so it's okay. I am now gonna get set up for repotting. Because that's what I want to do next, because I'm gonna make a mess. I've already made a mess. It's fine. Okay. Whoa, that is okay. I've gotta change. I can't use this one. It's blinding me. The sunlight is too much. Okay, that's better. So, I've got my beautiful Clary here. I think she's in a 5-inch right now. So I've got 2. I think this is a 7-inch and this one is like a 9-inch. So, I mean, still pretty big, pretty good, decent. You can't even see with the leaves, but pretty decent. Stop it. Or stop looking. Pretty decent, you know, upgrade to this one. This one's massive, whereas this one's just a little bit, but it's okay. And then I've got my variegated Vitiflorium here that I just knocked that out of. This is a new leaf. I don't think it's fully hardened off yet, but she's looking good. She's looking perfect. So, there are those. We'll see. We will see. But I'm gonna start with this one. Start with the Vitiflorium. And I'm just going to dump the substrate back into my big old thing here. Maybe this will be good for if I like add tree fern or something to it. It's just, tree fern's expensive. We did have some new root growth though with this. So honestly, if I could have just kept it watered enough, like it, I don't know, like it feels good and it still feels damp. I don't want to take the risk of underwatering it and it croaking because I didn't water it enough. So we're just gonna not take the risk. All of my other anthuriums are in, or at least most of my other anthuriums are in soil. So we're just gonna go with some soil. I've been keeping them alive so far with having them in soil, so I feel pretty confident. With soil, but who knows. Now this video is going to be out a little late because last night okay, so it's Wednesday. My usual upload days. Last night I had a plan of, you know, having a video with Alex in it finally. But we got distracted with food, with dinner, and the new Mad Max movie, which was, it's like Mad Max Furiosa. It was pretty good. It's got Chris Hemsworth in it. Honestly, I don't like him in anything else other than like Thor movies. It's just become like his character, and I mean, don't get me wrong, he wasn't like bad in it or anything, but it was okay. Glad we waited to rent it instead of just, you know, going to the movies or something. I would have been a little disappointed. But then after that, we watched Mad Max Fury Road, which Furiosa is the one before Fury Road. So we watched those last night, and yeah, it was okay. It was pretty good. And we ordered in, which is great because I didn't have to cook, because I don't like cleaning up after I cook. Okay, that one's done. Oh, on another note, I've got some things coming in the mail. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. She is very, very rooted in here. Jeez. I might go with the bigger one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the bigger one just so that I can go ahead and pot it deeper. Yeah, this was a good choice. I'm glad I went with the bigger one. And I'm just gonna reuse this soil, or at least as much of it as I can. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this plant outgrows this pot. This is the biggest pot I have. I think, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I've got some things coming in the mail. Very exciting things. I am expanding one of my genus collections. It is not one that I have already done. So, if you have any guesses, let me know in the comments. I really want to know what your guesses are. She's leaning a little. Okay, there we go. Like I said, right now she is in the receptive stages of her little inflow here. So we got maybe a week or so until I can collect some pollen from her, and then I'll just go ahead and cut that inflow off. And the next time she has an inflow, I will pollinate her and we'll do a self-pollination, because I mean, this is just gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Still not convinced that she is just Clarinervium, but that's what she was sold to me as, so we're just gonna go with that, because I do not know Anthuriums enough to be able to be like, oh, that's mixed with red crystal or, you know, whatever. I do not feel comfortable enough being like, yeah, this is a Clarinervium X red crystal. I don't know. So we're just gonna go with, she's a Clarinervium, because that's what I bought her as. She is so pretty. I love this. I love this Anthurium. This is a close second favorite Anthurium besides this one. But I'm a variegation girly. I love variegation, so I mean, can you really blame me? Okay. Doo-doo. Okay, those are off. I've got one more repot I want to do. So a little bit ago, I put my variegated compacta into Leca, and I'm just not happy with how she's responding to it, so I'm putting her back in soil. I know. I just need to keep a more diligent eye on her because it's been so hot lately. I mean, we are averaging, 85 degrees every day, getting up into the 90s, or I think we were even at like 100 a couple of days last week. I don't know. It's been hot, okay? And she's right in the window, and so she is just drying out probably way too much, so I need to just keep a good eye on her so that I don't underwater her. Yeah, I'm getting so much done today. My Syngonium mojito is not looking very good either, but it's because she needs water and I'm about to water her, so it's okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. So I'm gonna grab her. I'm going to dump out her reservoir in the sink. Hopefully not knock anything over, and we'll go from there. Oh. I need a pot. No follower. Okay, we've got a pot. The good news is she's got new root growth. So that is some really good news. Okay. Stop licking. I just gave you a bath. So, yeah. I've got 2 packages coming. They should be here by Friday. And I'm super excited. Really, really excited. One of them has found its way like onto my wish list. How does like a wish list even work? Because I feel like I need to stop saying wish list, because the plants that I've been getting, like, they weren't even on my radar or my like wish list, like the wish list video that I did, and I just keep adding more to it. Like, does it count? Does it not count? I don't know. I'm not sure. And so I don't know if I can even call them like wish list plants. But like, I'm going to, because I've been wishing for them. And actually one of them is on my wish list. That gives you some hints. Okay. She's now potted in soil. I'm really trying to keep this one alive. I don't know why, because like I didn't like it, I didn't want it. And like now that I have it, I'm just like, well, I better keep it alive because I have it, and like I spent money on it, and it was a deal too good to pass up. And so, yeah, I have her now. And she's been a struggle. She doesn't like me. Or maybe she doesn't like my watering habits. Either way. Oh, and that's a pretty good fit, because this is her pot. This is her home. So that's actually a pretty good fit in the little inner pot here. So I did good. Okay, but I'm gonna leave her out until I water her in. Cross that off the list. Oh man. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and water. Actually, before I do that, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more. So I don't know how many of you are actually gonna stay to like this part in the video, but if you are in the United States, because I know I've been getting some overseas subscribers lately, and like that just kind of blows my mind. Thank you. But if you are in the US and you are maybe interested in doing a plant trade, go ahead and make sure you're following me on Instagram and send me a DM, a private message being like, hey, I'm interested in a plant trade with you. And because it's something that like I wanted to do and I want to do one. I have very few. Okay, let me back up, please. You're distracting me. How do I put this? Some of my plants I'm like don't want to cut yet because I just find them small. Like my moss bowls, once they have reached like the second tier, if they have grown, or if they already have a extension, once they reach that extension, I am going to chop them, or like the top of that extension, I'm going to chop them. And you know, I'm gonna have to have people who want them, but I'm not at that point yet. But I have plenty of alocasia that you guys have just seen. So if you're interested in alocasia, or like my Panda Galaxy here, she needs to be chopped once I get her situated. But I am more than happy to chop her. I have a few things like I'm okay with chopping. I just want to get, and I have like Anthurium seedlings. You guys saw those too. So I don't know. There's a few things that I am willing to chop and prop. So if you guys are interested, make sure you're following me on Instagram and send me a message. We can probably work something out. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to water. Yeah, I'm gonna water. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then I'm going to water. Oh man. Nobody ever tells you how much work it is when you have a lot of plants. Maybe I need to start doing what Fern does and water just a few plants like every day. And then not water my whole collection at once. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it!
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Yes! It still fits. So, I've had some lunch. And these have been sitting now for 30-40 minutes. I'm going to dump them all out, all the extra water here. All the extra water that is in there. Little drip cups. And I totally forgot to water this one. Forgot to water this one, but that's okay because I want to put her in a different pot. I want to get her out of this, what is this? Subway cup, just because it's really like tippy. So I'm gonna put her in, I don't know, one of these probably. And then we're gonna clean up. Crap. I'm gonna shower off the Panda Galaxy and then we're gonna clean up. So let's do that. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Look at him. He's so cute. Yes, I'm talking about you. Alright. I'm just gonna dump it all into this. So we'll just start with the ones that are on the table. Okay, I dumped everybody out that needed to be dumped out. I'm gonna cheat and add this to my list. Repot mag. That way I can check it off and feel good for checking it off. So this is my Anthurium magnificum. Newest big leaf right here. She's looking good. I'm probably going to remove this leaf right here once I get her out. Wow, she was rooted. Look at all those. I think I'm gonna need a big pot for this one. Hang on, let me get a big pot. My Anthurium are growing too big. Got some soil on the bottom. Harley, stop. I just kind of want to break her up a little bit so I can spread her roots so she'll actually fit in this pot. Go ahead and remove that leaf. I made a mess of soil. I'm gonna have to vacuum. Okay. Now she's done a lot of open space right here, but that's okay. She will push out new leaves and hopefully clear up the space. I think what I'm gonna try and do is kind of like stake her up a little bit so that she doesn't have as much of a footprint. I'm gonna try. I don't know if it will work, but I'm going to try. Might need more stakes, honestly. That one. Okay. It's not perfect. I mean, this spot right here is pretty perfect, but that's what we're looking like now. So I'm just gonna have to keep an extra like eye on this, and whenever there's new leaves, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can like, I don't know, just figure out a way so that the new leaves don't get damaged. I do still have a jug of water here that already has my silica. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little nutrient stuffy in it. My fertilizer. I'm going to use this for my Tycon too. I didn't water my Tycon either just because I had it moved. There's conveniently a little spot right here for me to pour this in. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and water my Tycon. Okay. She looks so pretty now. Okay. I am going to put all my moss poles back where they go and get them finally out of the tub. And I am going to move my Panda Galaxy into the tub. She's looking much better now. I just removed a lot of dead leaves. She is starting to like revert where there's only a little bit of variegation on her leaves. But it's probably just because I don't have enough. I don't have a spot that gives her enough light. Hey, stop playing, you two. So really the last thing on my list is just to clean my room. Oh, but okay, Harley, off. Don't sit in my lap. But I'm kind of being bombarded right now. And this video is probably already like, I don't know. I know I've been filming for like hours. And so I think I'm just gonna end it here. Sammy, you're in my face. Let me just stop the video and I'll give you guys attention, I promise. So, if you guys have any guesses, so let's just rewind. Okay, let's just go over what we've done in this video. I've told you I've got 2 packages coming. Leave your guesses on what they are down below. Also, I'm gonna have to wrestle them away now. Also, if you are interested in doing a plant trade, make sure you're following me on Instagram and send me a private message on there. Oh my god. And I think that's it. I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Did you guys like this kind of video? I mean, it was more of a like plant chores video that I've been meaning to do and less of like a day in my life, but I showed you guys like my bedroom and my stairs, so I feel like we have a closer relationship now. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Paul? No, Harley, you're in the way. Paul, thank you. Bye. He did not like that.